Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are in F122. We are going to be doing something that involves the song that was the intro. I know, kinda weird. I am sorry, it is kind of different, and it's definitely not what I'm used to, or what you guys are used to. But it's what we're actually going to be doing. So the song is called Let's Go Lando by Pit Stop Boys. Really good song. I would suggest that you go check it out. And there is reason for me putting Let's Go Lando into the intro. It's because we're going to be doing I'm going to be starting a little series with McLaren and Lando Norris. Not the real Lando Norris. It's going to be in the game, but still, we are going to be driving as Lando, trying to get him not only his first win, but his first championship. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. We got the full 2022 season mode, and we are going to be starting off in Bahrain. Going to be racing as Lando Norris with McLaren. Here at Bahrain, we got the sprint races and the regular races. Let's do this.
Literally on my cheeks.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Leclerc, Joe, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, and Kevin Magnussen, Ocon, Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, and Mick Schumacher, Ricardo, Albon, Lance Stroll, and Sebastian Vettel. Latifi and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Well, not the greatest starting position. Dead last in the grid. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't do anything about that. Get a higher qualifying position for the race tomorrow. Here we go. Formation lap.
Interesting to see who gets pole position. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Or you could win it. You could win it.
Here we go. Lining up last here on the grid for the sprint. Let's try and do something about that. Finish higher. Finish higher up the grid in the sprint to start higher in the race. It's lights out and away we go for the sprint here at Bahrain. Driver's going to want to be a little careful. There is damage. I say that, and then we make a dive bomb on Mick Schumacher in the Haas. Up into P13 now. Here comes Mick. Speed dive down underneath Pierre Gasly and Kevin Magnussen, the second Haas car. We're going to get up into P11 now. After a double overtake in. Ugh. Got the chills. We force Bottas wide there, now up into the top 10. Here we go. Down the straight here, chasing after the Frenchman of Esteban Ocon in his French-owned team, Alpine. Going to get around him, and can we get the double with Joe Guan Yu? We do.
Would she be your best friend?
And, okay, well, now fighting Fernando Alonso down the straight. Alonso with that Alpine just so much quicker than our McLaren, but we make it work, and we're up into P7. And this might be as high as we can go in the sprint here. However, never say never. Going to go after this scarlet red Ferrari of Charles Leclerc and the silver arrow of Lewis Hamilton. Ooh, slight contact there. I'm lucky there was no damage. We get around Leclerc though. Yeah, no damage whatsoever. After that bump with Leclerc. Surprised. So we now set our sights on Hamilton. Looking to start as it rounds out right now. It'll be us starting P5 in the actual race. So Leclerc now tries to get around Hamilton. We actually did Leclerc a bit of a favor with that. Getting around Hamilton. Trying to catch the slipstream off of Max Verstappen. We're going to have the quickest lap of the race. Oh, and sending it on the two Red Bulls. Oh my goodness. What a move. Sergio gets back around us, no problem. No surprise there, though, as we get around Sergio. That opens the door for Sergio's teammate, world and 2021 world champion Max Verstappen to overtake Sergio Perez. We are now up into P3. What a starting position this would be. Now chasing after Lando's old teammate of Carlos Sainz. However, Carlos chasing down the silver arrow of George Russell, who is going to start. Which one of us three is going to start on pole position? We're going to make a dummy of Carlos Sainz and get around him. What a move.
I want to see your character in red clip.
Now chasing after George Russell, fellow Briton. Here we go. Down the main straight, DRS open. Here we go. Russell trying to defend. We're going to go down to the inside. Oh, contact. what a move by George Russell to reclaim the lead, forcing us wide as we once again get around Carlos Sainz. Now let's try and get around Russell again. Oh, doesn't this look familiar, Russell?
Are you coming soon? What? What is it?
Oh. And Russell and I make contact again. We're going to come out into traffic. Ooh, that is a 5-second time penalty. That is not good. With 2 laps to go. Having had Ocon slam into us. So now, desperation mode, sort of. This is.
Please come.
Because it's possible we may still be starting dead last. We won't be starting in the top 10.
Like how tall we start? Have you checked out the new City Hall?
Oh!
Yeah, it opened today. The one that's been like
that is going to be last place.
Ever since we started.
Starting position.
Playing.
Carlos Sainz wins the sprint. He will be starting on pole for the race. And we have had a mare in the sprint. What looked to be like it in at least P15 starting position is now a P last position.
Oh, I see you. Oh my God.
However, we still somehow get driver of the day.
What?
This is very upsetting here in Bahrain.
It won't let me get like any. I am at 1.2. I can't. That's as high as.
14 laps at Bahrain.
I don't know.
Welcome to the Bahrain International Circuit. And any moment now, our drivers will take to the track and the Bahrain Grand Prix can begin. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, and Fernando Alonso. Russell, Ocon, Joe, and Valtteri Bottas.
I'm taller than
Magnussen,
you.
Gasly,
I'm taller than you.
Yuki
I'm
Tsunoda,
taller
and
than you.
Mick Schumacher. Ricardo, Vettel, Alex Albon, and Nicholas
I'm
Latifi.
taller than you.
Stroll, and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then.
We just
Let's
came back
see
from
who can prevail today.
right?
Anthony
Oh,
Davidson
I already-
joins me once again in the commentary box.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those
Oh, there's two
pre-race
houses
nerves
right
from
next to
becoming
each other.
overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1. A bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Just, I'm standing in front of one.
Starting on the mediums, going on to the softs. Hopefully this works out well.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
I know. So I need to change. Oh, my back.
We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid.
Yeah.
Here we go. Familiar sight lining up in last place for the race. Nonetheless, here we go. Grid has been formed. It's 5 red lights here at Bahrain. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a good launch. Our teammate Daniel Ricciardo not having a very good start, as I believe that was Latifi who stepped out. And it was, and we make slight contact with, what is that? Bottas? I believe that was Bottas. As Magnussen takes it 3 wide. Oh, that's not going to work.
Okay.
And it hasn't. But in a way, it has for us because we are now up into P11 ahead of Valtteri Bottas and Kevin Magnussen and chasing after Esteban Ocon. I am surprised we had such a good launch with these medium tires. Oh, Gasly really getting tight there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cars were touching each other there for several times. We are now clear, and I see Fernando Alonso trying to make a move on Zhou Guan Yu as we make a move on George Russell. Max Verstappen has taken the lead of this race. Now leads here at Bahrain. He's got no Mercedes to force him wide in turn 4. Here we go on Zhou Guan Yu. Running a bit wide on purpose to squeeze him out. Now chasing after Fernando Alonso. It's a long race. We're going to be the last one to pit, most definitely. So we get up into P7 now. Got Leclerc and Perez ahead of us. Perez started third. He dropped down a place to Lewis Hamilton. And while his teammate went up a place. Here we go on Leclerc. Trying to make the move. Going to send it, go wide on purpose in the final corner. Enable overtake. We are going to get the move done. Possibly even make a move on Sergio Perez going into turn 1. We do get Perez. Now chasing after the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton in his Mercedes. Get around Lewis. However, Lewis going to make a dive for it back. Going to squeeze Lewis and he's going to turn us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a bit borderline. Oh, Vettel! Yeah. Those two around me. Man. Oh, Yuki, what are you doing? Here we go now on Sebastian Vettel. Down into the final corner, we're going to make a dive for it. And we get it done. Get the move complete. DRS open now. Do believe that Seb does have DRS as well. He's much closer to us than we are, or to Magnussen, but we're going to make a big dive bomb on Magnussen. Get around him into turn 1. Here comes Vettel now, trying to get around Magnussen. Vettel's going to be just too far back this lap. Can he try and get Magnussen in the next DRS zone? So we make a dive bomb on it. Valtteri Bottas, we're also going to get Ocon while we're at it, up into P10. Oh, Bottas goes wide. He's locked the tires up, and he was making a move on Esteban Ocon. So that, oh, Gasly. Hello. Hamilton, I remember you, dirt. Oh, this is not going to work if this continues like this. Down into the corner. Please don't lock up Lewis. Okay, we made it stick. We got it to stick. That's good. And Lewis is a sitting duck without DRS. Zhou Guanyu, he's going to make the move. And he's going to clear the 7-time champion. Yes, he is. Zhou Guanyu ahead of Lewis Hamilton now. Now, chasing after Lewis's young British teammate, George Russell. So, both in this race and the sprint race, we tangle with both of the Mercedes. In the sprint, it was George Russell. Here in the actual race, we tangle with Lewis Hamilton. Less than 10 laps to go. Here we go, trying to get Russell here. I think we may be just too far back to get him on the straight, but let's try and get him in the S's. That's slight contact, but we get around him. I would say it was a pretty clean overtake, but we did wheel bang with him, so there was that. Now chasing after Fernando Alonso in the BWT Alpine. Pretty sure that they will be pitting this time. Oh, and we got a caution behind us. It's our teammate of Daniel Ricciardo. Is he out of this race? Not that he was running in the points, but something has happened, so we're going to go ahead and look back at it. Not that. Oh, he's just made a mistake. Spun it in the corner. Gonna have to check that out in replay. Sweet, now chase after Fernando. Back to chasing after Fernando Alonso. If we want to overtake him, he's going to force us around the outside, force us the long way around. He's going to do the same thing here, but the only thing is he's going to have to go the long way around, so I'll gladly go with that. Oh, but we go wide. That's going to give Fernando all the space he needs. He's going to have DRS. Try to break the slipstream he has on us. And we have made the overtake into P5. Okay. Let's go, boys. GG. So I'm pretty sure that all the first drivers will be pitting this lap. And then the other drivers will all pit next lap. I will be pitting 2 laps from now. Yep, there goes Max and Shaw. Which means Carlos Sainz will now take back the race lead. Sergio Perez up into P2, but for how long? Because we are catching the Mexican Red Bull driver. Both drivers ahead of us, Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez, they're both on the softs, so they will be pitting. Oh, and we make the dive on Sergio. Don't really need to make a move, but hey, to show the point that we're faster than a Red Bull, I'll do it. So it was a clean overtake on Sergio Perez. I'm hoping if we have to overtake anyone else, it'll be just like that. Clean, nice overtake. Fair overtake. I don't want to have to force anyone wide just to try to overtake them. If I'm already there, I'm going to make the overtake, then yeah, maybe I'll force them slightly wide. Maybe I'll force myself to go wide for side by side through the corner. And there goes the scarlet red Ferrari peeling into the pit lane. I think we'll be coming out in the lead of this Grand Prix. when we come out of the pit lane, or we'll be fighting for the lead. We'll be on the softs, so this could be a very important pit stop. Carlos Sainz comes out ahead of Max Verstappen. However, Verstappen forces Sainz wide, and Verstappen reclaims what might end up turning to be P1 if I have a mare of a pit stop. Got it, Mark. I'll use overtake when I come out of the pit lane. Try and stay ahead of Verstappen and Sainz. Leclerc has jumped Sergio Perez, so that is not good for Red Bull. We're going to confirm boxing this lap. And here we go, down into the pit lane. Please, no mistakes, guys. Come on. I don't want any mistakes, please. We could come out into the lead of this race. I don't need any mistakes. Okay, here comes Verstappen. Here comes Verstappen down the main straight. I do believe we are going to beat him, though. And we are going to beat the Dutchman out of the pit lane, but we go wide. That's not good. And here comes Verstappen now. It's going to be us versus Verstappen. Here he comes. He's got the warmer tires. We're just going to let him go, honestly. He's on the warmer tires. And nonetheless, we are on the softs, so we will overtake him again. It's just a matter of when will we overtake him again. Say we got the move with DRS. We'll make the move with DRS. Oh, and we slide. That's going to steal away our chance to get him, to get Verstappen down this straight. Shows that the curbs are just deadly in this game, unlike last year. Oh, we may have the exit we need. He's going to try to squeeze us. However, we're going to get there. Got him in the corner. And we were behind Max. Ooh, really close there. Ricardo now pits. He was going one lap further than us. Oh no. Oh no, that is not good. That's not good, and I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. It's not good. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on, car. Work with me. I know you can. Car really struggling. Really struggling through the corners, and Max is there. I have to give Max the spot. We're going to have a slingshot out of the corner, but the Red Bull is just so much quicker. Just go and let this one go. Try and get him into straight here with DRS. You've all seen this move. It's worked again. Unfortunately, he squeezed us so much that we did make slight contact. Here he comes, though. We're going to force him the long way around if he wants to do anything. We're going to force him wide. And he knows what I was trying to do, so... Whoa! And here comes Sainz now! Sainz! Trying to get to Verstappen. Oh, Sainz locks the tires up. He goes wide. He takes us with him. Oh, Sainz once again goes wide. Collision with Sainz. No. Here we go on Verstappen. 4 to go. Here we go. Left, right, left. We went the other way to try and duke out Verstappen. And we do get him. A slight contact, however. Here comes the Dutchman, however. Going to force him the long way around. He's going for it, and he's just gonna miss out. Here comes Sainz now. Sainz tries to go to the inside. We're 3 abreast. We locked the tires up, forcing all 3 of us to go wide, and Sainz is the one who has to back out. Verstappen now comes at us. What? Oh, and what jeopardy? We're tagged by the Ferraris. What controversy? And Leclerc has a 5-second time penalty. What controversy at the end of this Grand Prix? Carlos Sainz, he's going to stay in P3, so that's still going to be a podium for the Spaniard Ferrari man. But his teammate, the man from Monaco, has a 5-second time penalty. That is going to drop him so far down. As I am now sweating my hands off. Our tires still very fresh. Only a couple laps old by now. 4 laps old. These soft tires. I say we can take the fight to Verstappen. I don't care about Ricardo. I care about Verstappen. In front of me. Verstappen. Alright, that is pretty bad. So we see Verstappen ahead of us for a split second. The gap now at 4 seconds. Less than now. The gap coming down. Slower than I would like it to. However, it's coming down. Now less than 3 seconds separates the two of us. Less than 2 seconds. Verstappen, you gotta watch out, mate. I am here. I am right on you. 1.6 seconds to gap. So we set another quickest lap of the race. Final lap here at Bahrain. We pretty much crashed out of the sprint. We didn't get any points there. Trying to get points here in the race. Saving ERS for that straight. Try to get close enough to Verstappen without ERS, so we have ERS and DRS. He forces us the long way around. Heading into turn 9 and turn 10. We will have DRS. No mistakes for either of us. Deploy ERS, deploy DRS. Verstappen has a good launch off the corner. Here we come. Here we go. We got the switchback. Oh, this is going to be tight. Verstappen stays ahead. Down into the straight. We got ERS deployed. We have the better launch out. We don't even need ERS. Here comes Verstappen now. He's going to force us the long way around. Final corner. Who's going to get it? Verstappen goes off the curb. Verstappen takes too much curb. We are going to win in Bahrain. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Verstappen took way too much curb. In the final corner, he had it won until that moment. Just taking way too much corner. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a race. What a race. Lando Norris, you have just won your first Grand Prix. Good points day after not scoring any points in the sprint. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth, confident and assured. I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. And Red Bull take over as championship leaders. And with that,
No surprise there.
weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we
And with his time penalty, Charles Leclerc ends up finishing P8. That is big disappointment for the man from Monaco.
You have to go to the bedroom.
Oh my goodness. What a race that was. From last on the grid to first on the podium. Guys, this has been Lando Norris episode 1. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to leave a like rating, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that little bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. More Lando Norris episodes to come too, so be ready. And F1 22 My Team Career Mode episodes to come as well. I will see you in the next one. See you there.